Yo, what's up guys? I'm Map. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an auto sluice on your Oceanblock 2 world. And I just want to say ahead of time that this is not my original idea. I just wanted to show you guys how to get it started. If you guys watch a lot of Chosen Architect, this is what he did, guys. And I wanted to show you guys exactly how to build it, just in case you guys didn't understand anything. So like I said, I don't want to take any false credit. I'm just here to teach you guys how to build this. You're going to need to go ahead and start off with 10 auto hammers, 14 storage drawers, 4 cobble generators, 4 hoppers, and then 4 floppers. Yes, there's a difference. 3 gold mesh, 1 cloth mesh, and 1 iron mesh, and then 4 diamond sluice. And I'm also going to go over on how to make all that. And then I'm going to show you guys how to put this together. Right now I got everything transferring to my starter storage unit, early game storage unit. Just so you guys know, once these chests get full, it won't keep going and it won't start tossing items onto the ground. In fact, the machine will just stop until you empty out the chest. So don't worry about you know, getting overloaded on this machine or anything like that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this tutorial. Also, another thing before we hop into this video, guys, if you guys have not done so already, be sure to come join our Discord server listed in the description of this video, or you guys can find a link tree in my bio of my channel. That will include my Twitch, my Kick, because we live stream on there a lot. So if you guys don't want to see YouTube short streams no more, come hop over on the Twitch end, same name as my YouTube, but also come join us on Discord. And I really hope to see you guys there. Be sure to click that subscribe button, guys. We are aiming for 4,000 subs and we are almost there. But without further ado, let's get started with this video. Alright, so off in the distance here, I kind of made like a diagram of everything that you're going to need to craft in order to get this to work. It's a lot more simple than it looks, guys. I promise you. I promise. As I said, you're going to need auto hammers, storage drawers, cobble generators, hoppers and floppers, gold, iron, and cloth mesh, and the diamond sluice. So let's basically start off with the basics. So you're going to need to start off with an iron hammer, which is 2 iron on the left and the right, gold on the top and the bottom in the middle, redstone in the bottom left and the bottom right, and then glass on the left and the right, and then hammer. I'm not really going to go over all that, but so that's going to start you off with your auto hammers. Then you're going to want to go ahead and craft your cobble gens. Start off with, like I said, you need 10 auto hammers. So this stuff will take you some time to gather, but you know, as you progress, things get quicker, things get faster. You're going to need 4 cobblestone generators. So you just need a bucket of lava, glass, water, and 6 compressed cobblestone, which is very simple to make. You just put 9 cobblestone into your crafting grid, just as you would making an iron or gold or diamond block. And then you need 14 storage drawers, which is 8 wood of any type, and in a chest. I will explain the trash can here in a few. To get your sluice, you need to start off by making a wooden sluice. This one's the basic of basics. You need 3 you need 3 logs stick. That'll give you your wooden sluice, and then we upgrade that wooden sluice into an iron sluice. So you need 2 irons, a chain, and the wooden sluice to get your iron sluice. And to move on to the diamond sluice, you need 3 diamonds, and then your iron sluice. And like I said, you're gonna need 4 diamond sluice in order to get this started. For your floppers, guys, you're gonna need 4 of these, which is just a bucket and then 3 iron in the form of making a bucket, and then you get yourself a flopper. And what the flopper does, that allows the water to insert into these generators, as I will show you here shortly. You're going to need to go ahead and now get your mesh. So starting off, I'll explain why you need both the iron and the cloth mesh here in a moment. To get a cloth mesh is just basically string and sticks, and how you get strings on here is either by growing cotton or breaking the banners that you see on all these ships and using flint shears to turn those into string. And then so you need 5 string, 4 sticks to get your first cloth mesh. Then you use a cloth mesh to upgrade to an iron mesh, which is 4 iron, 4 string into cloth mesh. And then you need to upgrade to the gold mesh. You don't need to go any further after that because you won't be able to until later on in the game. The diamond mesh is pretty complicated to make. I haven't even gotten to that point. This is my survival world. So you got 4 gold, your iron mesh, and then 4 string, which will provide you with a gold mesh. And the reason I've created a trash can, guys, which is 8 cobblestone and a chest. Well, no, actually, I take back what I said, which is 5 cobblestone, 3 andesite, diorite, granite, it doesn't matter. Just grab whatever, and a chest. And the reason you're going to need this, especially when you don't got an early game storage unit like me just yet, these chests will back up and prevent you from gaining more stuff such as diamonds, gold, redstone, and all that fun stuff. So you're going to need to kind of just start, you know, getting rid of the stuff you're not using right off the back, which will be your aluminum, lead, you know, cold, tiny cold chunks, copper, and you can just toss it in here and it'll just get rid of it. Like it'll just be gone. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into making your auto sleuth. Alrighty, so this is very simple to build, like I said. So let's start off by placing down our diamond sleuth just like so. You're gonna want to go ahead and take out your mesh, place a gold in the first one, the third one, and the fourth one, because this is going to be the dirt one. Dirt will not work on gold mesh, probably won't even work on diamond mesh and so on. So if you're trying to get seeds, you're going to want to use the cloth mesh. The cloth mesh is going to allow you to get you know, some starter saplings, some seeds. And if you're aiming to just get saplings, you want to use the iron mesh. So that's what we're going to use for now. Okay? So once you get those set up, you don't need those no more. You're going to go ahead and grab your flopper. And you're going to go ahead and set these on the back just like so. Like I said, these will allow water to transfer into these. Otherwise, you're just going to have to keep dumping buckets of water in. But this will allow your auto source for water to flow right in. So what you're going to want to go ahead and do now is go ahead and take any block of choice. It doesn't even have to be specifically these ones. And then you want to go ahead and place a block on each side of the flopper just like so. And in fact, if you guys want to start decorating, let me go ahead and show you this really quick. If you guys go ahead and take yourself some cobblestone just like so, and then craft yourself a chisel. You guys can go ahead and right click on that chisel. Now bear in mind, this chisel does not break. It doesn't have a durability limit, so it has unlimited uses. So that's the cool thing about it. You'll only need to craft it once. Just right click on the chisel. Make sure you have like cobblestone or any block of choice in your inventory, and you can like design the cobblestone on however you want it to look. For example, I'm using the cut cobblestone column in the inlaid cobblestone. But there are other options such as engraved cobblestone, cobblestone tiles, and all that fun stuff. So there's like a bunch of options and a bunch of different layouts you can do them from. But not too much to show. Let's get back to the actual tutorial itself. But with that said, you're going to go ahead and take your blocks and go ahead and place them on each side of the concurrent blocks you already got set up just like so. This will allow you to be able to place your trapdoors down where you need them. And the trapdoors are actually going to hold your water in, so it's going to get messy if you don't place your trapdoors down. I'm just going to say that now. And you can just go ahead and close them and then break the blocks under them. Alrighty, so once you get all your trapdoors placed and all your trapdoors closed, the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and then take your hopper, not your flopper this time, but your hopper, and place hopper on top of your gravel sleuth, your dirt sleuth, your sand sleuth, and your dust sleuth, okay? Then you're going to go ahead and grab your blocks, build them 1, 2, well technically, yeah, 2 high just like that, 1, 2, 1, 2, and do that to each side just like so. And then you're going to go ahead and take your water. Now make sure this is the first thing you do, because once you place the water in here, the water will go into your floppers and start automating the system. And you pretty much got your auto water source set up just like that. And the floppers will start gathering the water. and they will start activating your sluice once it gets up to 10 buckets. So as you can see, it says 2B. The B stands for buckets. So you got 2, now you got 3 buckets, and it'll go all the way up to 10 buckets. But this will keep it continuous. Moving on to the next step, guys, you're going to want to go ahead and place a chest in front of each one of these, because these will kind of work as hoppers. So after the item has been sluiced, it'll go directly into the chest, and if you don't place the chest here, it'll start spitting the items out onto the ground, and we don't want that because it'll just become one big mess. So what you're going to want to start off by doing is go ahead and take your storage drawers and place a storage drawer on each side, kind of like that, and do the same thing on this side. And you're going to want to take your first cobblestone generator and place your cobblestone generator on top of that, and as you can see, it'll start producing cobble into your storage drawer. Do not place one on top of these just yet, because these need to go back further. This will start the process to making gravel. Now I want to go ahead and show you something. Make sure you have this facing the right way. As you can see, there's a blue side and there's a red side. Your red side is your output, your blue side is your input. If you don't place these the right way, this is what will happen. You place it on top of the storage drawer, it'll start producing cobblestone without a doubt. But the issue you run into is it will not go into the machine because you face it the wrong way. So what you want to happen is to have your blue facing towards the cobblestone generator. Like I said, the blue being the input, the red being the output. So whenever you do that, it'll start producing the cobblestone just like that, and then turning it into gravel. Okay, so make sure you're facing the right way when you do that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of these. And you're going to want to go ahead and, like I said, place your auto hammer with the blue side facing towards the cobblestone generator. And now it'll start sieving your gravel, and then the chunks will start going into here. And then that way you can go ahead and work towards getting your clumps, which you just go ahead and put into a tempered glass jar, which will allow you to get the ingot itself. Now what you're going to want to do is bring these one step back further further you go with each of them. So now for this one to turn into dirt, you're going to go ahead and bring this back one more, just like so. And I have these drawers facing this way on purpose. And now what you're going to want to do is bring this one 2 back, just like so. And then 1, 2. And then you want to go ahead and place your storage drawer on top of that one. And then you're going to do the same thing with this one, but this time go 3 back, bring you back 1, 2, and then 3, just like so. And then you're going to go ahead and place down your storage drawers. And then once you get those set back, you're going to go ahead and place your cobblestone generator on top of each of those. Now you want to go ahead and take your auto hammer. Okay, so doing this first one with the dirt, this will allow it to turn it from gravel into from cobblestone into gravel, and then gravel into dirt. So as you guys can see, I have these facing this way on purpose, and you can see now it's sifting the dirt, turning it into saplings. And like I said, if you need seeds, you're going to go ahead and start use the cloth mesh. That will provide you seeds. Now since I cleared that annoying weather, so you're going to go ahead and do this one more time. Whoops, that's facing the wrong way without a doubt. You're going to go ahead and place down your auto hammer, place down your auto hammer, and place down your auto hammer. That will allow you to get sand. Okay, so starting off, I want to show you what each of these will provide you with. So your gravel one will provide you with diamonds and emeralds and iron, and even coal. Your dirt obviously is saplings. That'll provide you with saplings. And your sand will provide you with gold and prosperity shards, especially if you're into mythical agriculture, and iron as well. I don't need this. I don't know why I picked it up. Then you're going to do the same thing for the ones of dust. Go ahead and place it like that. So with the sand one, I'm going to go ahead and show you this. So as you can see, it'll turn it from cobblestone to gravel, from gravel to dirt, from dirt to sand. And this one will do the same thing: cobblestone to gravel, gravel to dirt, dirt to sand, and then sand into dust. And this is now how you're going to start getting your redstone chunks. So just as simple as that, everything is now automated. Like I said, if you didn't have these chests in front of it, it'll start spitting out the items onto the ground, and that will just become a lag nightmare. Basically, all I'm saying is when this fills up, guys, don't panic. As you guys can see, it'll just kind of stop doing its thing until you empty out the chest. And so like that's where the trash can comes into play. But if you're just trying to keep this thing continuously moving, especially when you're trying to do other stuff, you can go ahead and craft your regular chest into an iron chest. As you can see, this is the size of a double chest. It involves 8 iron, 1 chest, and then you can go ahead and craft it into a gold chest, which is now two and a half. I would say 2.5 chests big, so it's 8 gold, 1 iron chest, and then you can go ahead and craft up into a diamond tier chest, which is 2 diamonds, 6 glass, 1 gold. It's just as simple as that. That way you can keep working. Another thing, as you guys know, when you guys leave a chunk, well, things stop working when you leave a chunk, but there is a way to fix that. You can go ahead and claim your chunks by clicking the top left. You're going to go ahead, your hotkey for opening up this map is M, and then at the top left you'll see the large map, and then you can go ahead and claim the chunk by just left clicking and dragging your mouse down like that, and then that'll give you your chunk. And to force load a chunk, this way, whenever you leave a chunk, it'll always be running and force loading, leaving this continuous. And one thing I'm going to show you guys, as you can see, like these are all out of order. How you can simply fix that with a simple click of a button is by clicking your mouse wheel, and it'll just auto sort everything, guys. And that works on vanilla Minecraft as well. I do hope this video was helpful, guys. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. If this video is helpful and you guys want to see more, I might even get into on how to get into the early game storage and how all that works. But I wanted to see how this first tutorial runs, and I really hope this tutorial is helpful. I hope you guys are able to learn something from it. Like I said, be sure to click that subscribe button, guys. We're aiming to get 4,000 subs. So thank you guys so much for the love and the support, and I will see you guys later.